Hey folks, NeilRocks87 here. I'm here today to do another Wheel of Fortune board game review. And today we'll be doing the 1999 Parker Brothers edition. So, let's take a look inside, see what we got. There we go. Of course, the wheel, the puzzle board legs, the instruction manual and letter guide, puzzles, wouldn't have much of a show without them, some play money, too bad it's not real, the used letterboard pages, the puzzle board back, and the prize wedges and free spins. So, a brief history about Parker Brothers. Parker Brothers has been a subsidiary, or however you say that, of Hasbro since 1991. And, get more comfortable here. And so has Milton Bradley. And I'm bringing this up because German in 1990, when he did his review of this game, he mentioned that the wheel here resembles that of the wheel from, or the spinner from, the Game of Life, which, as you may or may not remember, is a Milton Bradley game. Milton Bradley's been a part of Hasbro now since 1984, and Parker Brothers has been part of Hasbro since 1999, which I can see where the crossover is with this wheel. And as such, since this is made essentially made by Hasbro, I don't know if I can get this in camera or not. There we go. It says it's imprinted on the back of the puzzle board. It's made by Hasbro, using the Parker Brothers name and stuff too. This can also be found on the back or the underside of the wheel. Let's see if I can get that in camera. There we go. So that's that. So next I'm going to show you how to properly, or at least according to the instructions, how to properly assemble the puzzle board. First thing we're going to do is lay the back piece on. If you wonder why that hole is in the center, for those of you who don't know, that's where the wheel was originally placed on the punch-out. So, place that first. Now, here are the puzzle board legs. Or this is one of them anyway. And do you guys see how those pegs are aligned in there? There's a reason for that. The left and right pegs you see here are going to align to the left. Here we go. To the left side of the, let's see, where are we here? Right, the center piece, plastic piece here. If I can focus on what I'm doing here. There we go. That piece right there in the middle. Those two pegs are going to line into this compartment and into that compartment. And the center peg, and the center, here we go. The center peg there is going to align on the right side of that on here. So, it just snaps into place really snug. Alright, this doesn't want to cooperate. I'll put the camera down. There we go. And then we're going to... There we go. That way. And we're just going to do the same on the other side here. Alright. I don't think it really matters what leg goes on what side, but I did notice that those little tabs there have a little bends to them. I don't know if that's just from my game, because it's been put together and taken apart so many times or what, but that's essentially how you put the puzzle board together. And when you're done, it'll look like this. So, next on to the play money we have here. Let's see, we have $50 bills, $100 bills, $200 bills, 500s, and 1000s. The other day I was counting this all up, and let's see, there are 10 50s, 30 100s, and 20 each of the 200, the 500, and the 1000s. For altogether, I counted $37,500 in cash here, which, when you think about it, is a very ridiculous amount of money for how cheap the wheel is in this game. So, one thing I did notice, let's see if I can get close up here. I thought for some reason I recognized that font there, and I'm thinking that that's the font, I don't know what the name of it is, that was used on the 80s version of Pyramid, the $25,000 and $100,000 Pyramid, on the trillions on the Pyramid board during the Winner Circle round. It looks like that font, I'm not sure, so I thought that was interesting. And Parker Brothers here used a generic version. I guess it's not really a total generic version, but of it's branded Game Show Money. And I don't know if you can see that or not, but the fist coming through there is holding actual dollar bills. I find that interesting. So that's that. So now the next thing I'm going to show you is the prize wedges for the wheel and the free spins, and something very interesting about my copy of the game here. First we have, get these all set out. And according to the instructions, these prizes you place on the $100 space on the wheel, which I'll show you guys in a minute. And I think the instruction book said starting in round 2, which I guess for the 10 that makes sense, because they used to do that back then on the show. And that's they're supposed to be worth $2,000 each. We have a car, and no car was worth $2,000 in 1999. I'm sorry. Some type of jewelry, a ring. I guess that could be $2,000, but whatever. An airplane representing a trip, I'm assuming. I guess a trip could be $2,000. I guess if you're going from like Los Angeles to San Diego or something. But and then we have what appears to be a sailboat or even a cruise too. So that's that. So I'm going to show you guys the free spins, but I'm going to show them to you face down first. It comes with 3 of them. I'm going to see if you guys can figure out what's wrong with this. I don't know if this is just with my game, if this is just a little factory error, or if this is how all the games were. I'm going to turn these over one at a time, see if you can find out what's wrong. Well, there you have it. I don't know if that was how all of them were, but that one didn't get printed on, so doesn't matter. It still represents a free spin to me. So, on to the wheel. Like I said, in Germany 1990's review of this game, he mentioned that this resembles that of the wheel from the Game of Life. And to be honest with you, I really hadn't thought of that until he brought it up. And now that he brought it up, it makes sense. It does resemble that quite a bit. It has the same kind of styling with the cardboard back and everything. So going clockwise here, we have 200, 600, free spin, 300, lose a turn, a gray lose a turn. Very interesting for this game. 700, 800, 500, 100, which is where you put the prizes. Another 300, and no one likes the bankrupts, but they're always there. And $400. So just to give you an idea of how this would work, we'll put the trip right there, and we'll give her a spin. What do we get? Oh, we earned ourselves a free spin. So we'll use our fake free spin there. So one more spin. We got, there you go, $700. One thing I always liked to do when I was playing this game back in the day, if I can get this wedge off of there. There we go. It started to slip into the wheel. Is take the wedges, turn them upside down, mix them up, and then pick out one and put it on the wheel upside down like this, and you can have yourselves the surprise wedge. So that was something I always liked to do back then. Just thought I'd throw that out there. Now, let's see, we had a little, this is what's left anyway of the used letterboards. It's just little paper. As you can see, some of them are marked off there. This little slips of paper, if you really wanted to, you could just borrow one of, if you ever ran out, you could just borrow one of the wipe-off boards from like one of the Pressman games, or make photocopies of these or something. But then we have the instruction book and letter guide. Now, contrary to the Pressman edition, this does not contain a list of puzzle solutions at all. And there's a reason for that. Here is one of the puzzles, and as you can plainly see, the solution is written right at the top of each sheet, so there's really no need for a book of or a page full of answers. So since we're talking puzzles here, I'll set up the puzzle board and we'll do a couple puzzles for you. So I have pre-selected some puzzles for us to do today. And oh yeah, I almost forgot. Also, this is included. It's a piece of cardboard to place inside the puzzle board so the paper doesn't slip. Although even with this cardboard in it, my puzzles still slip a lot. So my first puzzle we have here, let's get that into place. It's already starting to slip out. One thing I really like about this puzzle board is, compared to the Pressman puzzle boards, is that you can leave the spaces you're not using down, and it makes it easier to see the puzzles that or the letters that you have to uncover, as opposed to Pressman's version where you have all those words underlined, or those letters underlined. So, here's our first puzzle. The category is proper name. So, well, why don't we play this like a round of Wheel of Fortune? It's a small puzzle, so we can get away with that. Alright, I already know what the puzzle is, so here we go. What do we got? 300. Alright, are there any R's? And there are 2 R's. Alright, we have $600. And let's spin again. What we got here? A free spin. Well, alright. Alright, are there any C's? Yes, there is 1 C. And we earn ourselves a free spin. Not that that really matters right now. So let's spin again. Alright, $700. Is there a D? There is a D. Alright, we now have $1,300. Alright, let's buy a vowel. We'll buy an E. And there are 2 E's. Oh, my cardboard just slipped out. I'm going to solve the puzzle right now anyway, so let's solve the puzzle. Drew Carey. There you go. Thought that was an appropriate puzzle. So we earned $1,050 and a free spin. So I chose that puzzle because recently Drew had surgery on his shoulder, and he looks like he's going to be wearing a sling for a while. I hope he's recovering pretty good right now, so I did that for him. So my next puzzle here, and hopefully my cardboard doesn't slip this time. Let's just say this next puzzle hits a little close to home. Alright, this is kind of a big puzzle too, so Alright, the category here is before and after. Well, since this is such a big puzzle and I'm already at 18 minutes in this video, wow. You know, this is going to take so long. I got some other stuff I want to cover too. Alright, we'll just reveal this one letter at a time. There goes my cardboard again. Should look for some thicker cardboard for this. So, there you go. James Madison, Wisconsin. The capital of the state I live in. So, alright, next puzzle I'm going to do, we'll do like the speed up round like we usually do in my videos, or at least my board game reviews, anyway. Alright. Alright, here we go. Category is on the map. Ah, there goes my cardboard again. On the map, I've already exposed R, S, T, L, N, and E. So we'll pick 3 consonants and a vowel. Alright, we're going to go with C, D, an M, and an A. Alright, you have 10 seconds. Good luck. Alright, time's up. Place I'd really like to be right now. There you go, Miami Beach, Florida. So that's the puzzle board. This thing is actually, in my opinion, quite a bit smaller than a Pressman edition is. So I don't have a Pressman board handy, so I can't really do a size comparison. Now, 2 more things before I say goodbye. As you saw in Germany 1990's video, he made a bunch of custom wheels just for this game, and I have a whole stack of them right here that I haven't cut out yet. I got this one cut out. I'm gonna show you how to put this in, because I give Germany 1990 all the credit in the world for what he does with making these custom wheels, not just for board games, but custom wheels in general. So this comes out really easy. It's just cardboard, so it'll just pop right out, just like that. Take this out. Place your wheel layout in here. This is my lousy job at cutting paper, so it's not perfect, but it works. And then reinsert this. Oh, I actually did a good job lining that up. I didn't even realize it. There we go. Come on. Where are you? There you are. And then take a look at that. That's Germany 1990's work right there. He does such phenomenal work on his stuff. So, put this wheel to the test here. We got $500. I like how he made some of these layouts. Like this one is kind of a combination of the late 80s, early 90s. Excuse me. Round 1 and round 4. So that's pretty cool. He has over 50 custom-made layouts for this wheel, including bonus round layouts too. You know, so like there's one right there. And he even said to conserve paper, you know, print more than one on a sheet, and that's what I did. I got 5 to a sheet of paper here. So if you know how to do that stuff, A+ to you. So I will provide a link to Germany 1990's video that he did of this board game review, and to DeviantArt, his DeviantArt page. You can see those wheels I just showed you, and many other stuff that he's got going on there. So one more thing before I leave. Wow, we're almost 25 minutes into this. This is going to take a while to upload this video. Is something that I found in the box of this game that is not part of the game. To some of you, these may look familiar. Here we go. Can't get this in frame. There we go. Do these look familiar at all to anyone? If you remember, this is probably about the same time this game came out, that some company, I don't remember what the name of it was, put out a Wheel of Fortune wristwatch, and 25 puzzle cards were included with it. I used to have one of those watches. I think I might have gotten it for my birthday, or maybe even Christmas. I really don't remember, but I remember having one, and I just thought I'd show you these. I remember having it in elementary school still, and I remember wearing it quite frequently to middle school. I just remember trying to wind up the watch so the time was accurate with the clocks in the school all the time. So these little cards are much like the bonus round. So there you go. Act like the bonus round. We have RSTLNE, YG, Q, and A. That's an interesting combination there. So, and on the back it has the solutions. Like this one is set your clocks back 1 hour. So, and just before I started filming this video, I went on eBay and looked for some of those watches. I found some on there, and I was pleasantly surprised to see that the watch, if you'll remember, the second hand was the wheel. The wheel on that was 12 wedges, similar to this one. So I currently have a bid on one of those watches. If I win that, I will definitely show that to you guys. So that's that. Just thought I'd throw that in there since I found those. I have a whole stack of them. So, quick look at the back of the box here. So once again, this is from 1999. If you can't solve that puzzle, I don't know why you're a Wheel of Fortune fan. So that puzzle is in this game. So that, in fact, it's right here. So that's that. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm sure my camera's going to enjoy this. I really gotta get out of here. This is almost a half an hour long. So this is Neil Rocks 87 speaking. I'll see you next time.